from Empower Field, that Mile High in Denver. It's a special prime time edition of the NFL on EA Sports.
She said with things I should have took and ran. But I was just trying to let guys develop routes. We had developing routes. I was just trying to go through my progression. But yes, you're right. I'm going to do my shit. I'm sorry. I should have took and ran. But I was just trying to let guys develop routes. We had developing routes. I was just trying to go through my progression. But yes, you're right. I'm going to do my shit. I'm sorry for this. I'm just mad because I know we should win these games if we're not getting done.
And off we go from Denver. And the Mile High air in full effect as that's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So here are the Broncos now for their opening drive. And they will be led out by a guy certainly still trying to prove himself here in the league, the young rookie quarterback.
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one that's capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book. He's an asset to have in any offense.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Operating from the gun. Nix will find his tight end. It's Adam Troutman. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The catch and run good for 18 and a first down. Just the first quarter of the tackling going to be so important going forward. They've got to limit plays like that.
And that's something when you see it happen early in the game and they don't get him on the ground, you can always tell that they were concerned about it going in. Because I can just tell you, from my days, I remember being in college and worrying all off-season about our season open opponent. And they had a receiver that could shake and bake.
What about the Steelers?
I tackled him on the first pass of the game, and the relief was incredible. I ended up having a pretty decent ball game. But if I'd missed him, it would have been over.
They're inside the 25. 15 and they're on a roll. It's another first down. That early game script that they drew is working pretty
I think you're now a little skeptical that it'd be this easy, but they certainly knew what they were doing in scouting, in preparation, and understanding what their team was capable of.
Trying to turn the corner, but he's going to be stopped right near the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
I know the speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still letting your linebackers set the edge.
Here's 2nd and 10.
So that's super dope to hear.
You know, statues and flies come.
Again, it's Williams.
Yeah, big time what he's gonna say.
Shut that one down with little game.
On 3rd down, Nick.
I see too many celebrities get caught on that camera that they start arguing.
What the fuck?
The Broncos will claim the lead as their own first here tonight.
anything, I think of the emotion you carry into a game, then double it with getting a 10-play drive put on you and point score. They're pretty tired.
To the touchdown, wants to kick it off.
Unless you're going overseas when you got the business class after first, maybe it's night and day. It's left
And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
You know what people listen, I work my way to get first class for people who think I'm not
come up
doing
first
a
and 10 now from the 33.
I'm old enough to be on a flight when it was smoking section on that joint. That's how old I am.
They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. He'll work this one up to about the 38. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. 2nd and 5. A give running right is Chubb. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
When people and coach try to use the first class bathroom in the store, it's just
coming right, this is Chubb on the toss. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. He couldn't get the edge there, it wasn't sealed, so maybe not all on the guy running the football all the time on those tosses or the pitches that go to the outside.
No, not at all. I would agree with that totally, because sometimes the defensive guys, they win the edge battle. And when they do that, there's no place for the running back to go.
Oh, fuck, you dropped it.
Trying to get out ahead. Their footwork and speed is negligible on that play. No gain at all for the offense.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion.
I just got to get the seat that I can get. So if I'm trying to go home, I got to go home. So I just book what I can get.
All right, so we're going to help you out.
And this pass
The
blocked
fuck?
Delta reps that
contact
are
well timed there,
need
and now
the
4th down.
sponsor stats right now.
Here's Corey Marquez now to punt this one
let me
away.
know
Back deep to
how we
return
can
is
start that
Marvin Mims.
conversation. We'll be sponsored by Delta by the end of the week.
Do like Delta. Shout out Delta.
So now the
Today
second
they're
drive
joined with their
offensively
analyst,
coming up
Michael
for the
Irvin.
Denver
Mike, how you
Broncos.
doing? How was your
They've got
break?
the 7-0 lead. Now they've got the football. You get the feeling that they could. There he goes, right side. And he will finally be shoved out of bounds down at the 30-yard line. Big play down the catch and run. And even 50 yards. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10.
I want that Dallas game to go. I was happy Cowboys won.
Nix.
Because it made things get better. They think about
Sharing a
millions of
tackle
people.
that gives him
Don't you
some
think
room.
about
And
millions,
down
but
inside the
winning on
15
Thanksgiving in Dallas,
16
winning the
more on
first
that
home
one and
game,
another first down.
you know, it made Thanksgiving a good Thanksgiving. You know, so I was happy they won that game. So yeah, I'm good.
Looking to
I'm gonna say I'm
throw.
good because I got a change the vibration around me right now.
Boy.
Like so I win.
Troutman,
Miami lost.
a 14-yard touchdown.
Win by
And the
4, and they
Broncos are
lost.
off to a 13-0 first quarter lead.
I don't want to set patterns and lose. Well, look, Miami
Point
lost.
after no gimme in the snow, but it's not
They
been
are the
good.
outstanding
And
season.
that'll make the score
But you
14-0.
already know because you finished the
After the
season
touchdown,
strong.
Lutz to
I
kick it
think
off.
it's 52-0 game, and we watched the May, and which was so dope, man. We got to watch
And he'll get it up past the
Walk his
20
two
to
sons
about
out
the
on
22.
CNN, which was really dope. Did you get a chance to see that, Mike?
Second drive coming up here for Cleveland as they return to the field on offense. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. Winston there.
I saw it, man. You know,
It's into the hands of Crochet.
in my mind, let me tell you, Deion
And I think this is a round we'll see more as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get the ball in space on drive routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there by holding the short game.
Elijah walking down the
And he's
highway.
going to have a Browns first down as the tackle made just shy of the 40. Down early, how do you get back in the game, maybe establish the run? They're trying to do that.
We always mess with each other like that.
What I like about the
He's so
message
close with his
is that
boys.
there's no panic
So my
from the
thoughts
head
really
coach.
went back
He's
to
always
those
told
young
his
years,
offensive
him walking
coordinator,
around
run the
with his
football.
boys
Let's
and
get things
everything.
settled down a
And
little bit.
seeing that, so it was a real for more. It really was. Now, I love the boys. You some of the boys did.
Well,
Try to
Cowboys,
get
the
my
first
mom
quarter
and my
too
dad
early to
to
start
go
talking about
together.
needing a comeback. They've got 2 touchdowns already, and that sack, that disrupts this drive. They need something to go right on offense, and they need it to happen soon.
Like an all-pro back out there.
In motion left goes a tight end. They go with Chubb on second down. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6. Third and 8.
Special team.
Winston. That's caught by his tight end, Jordan Akins. And I don't think he got there. No. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
I thought they might take a shot down the field, but instead they ran a little drag route there. I think they were hoping he could catch it and run away from the defender. But a really good job keeping the play in front of them, and they force a 4th down.
Shout out to Coach Brown.
Running for it. Here's Chubb. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here, 1st and 10. They'll try to draw now with Chubb. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. So they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far it's working.
Gotcha.
And again, it's Chubb.
Okay, so let's start with the Bears after following a 4-8 start to the season. Mike, does this decision make sense to you right now at this point in the season? Like, was it any shock to you when he's fired?
What you're going to do here on second down.
It wasn't a shock.
And a hard working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Winston. They'll run it out right.
We got to stop losing those close games.
14-0 to score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Not trying to get closer to field goals, all of those problems.
The start of the second quarter, and it's the Browns in control of the football.
I really believe that.
Scrimmage once again.
I think it was time to make a change, but I definitely would have liked to see them go to the end of the season, because something that was stated earlier in the season when we've been talking about the Chicago Bears is that they lack continuity. So when you fire a coach, with several games to go, all you're doing is bringing somebody in under that same turmoil to get 4 losses, at least 4 to 5 losses, and then start off the new year already 0-5, which is going to make it pretty difficult for the person to even do well, even when the offseason comes back, because when they get in what they call a summer camp and all of that, it's going to still have this stench that they didn't do well last year because they're racking up losses. I don't think when it comes to GMs that they think, oh, that was last season. They want to, if they're changing the system, they're trying to change the culture, and then changing the culture, they're looking to win. But in order to win, you got to have trust. In order to have trust, you got to have continuity. And those are the things that they lack. I think that last call that they made, that blunder with the clock, it was just a poor judgment, and I think that was the final straw that made them say, get him out of here. When I saw Caleb on the ground, sacked, I was just like, oh yeah, he's out of here. That one particular play let me know that. And I know they're going to try to blame the defense. The defense is not playing that well as well. They're probably ranked around 22, 21st in defense.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Finding the open man, and that's Tim Patrick.
This is the bone grip that does
and he stopped up short of first as they tackle him down at about the 36. Fourth down, so on is the punter, Riley Dixon. Back deep, Naheem Hines. They'll send this away into the Rocky Mountain Night, and it's a good one.
Figure out these problems in the middle of the season, after the first year, after the first 2 years.
40 yards on the punt,
you're right, you're not going to get continuity. You're realizing you make these mistakes a year into the season, 2 years into the season, into the second season, half a season. In this particular case, week 12. You have to know who you're recruiting
this drive with Chubb.
And especially this
he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down, second and right at a yard.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Like Mace just said, so I totally agree with that. But it's just the Chicago Bears organization. It's nothing.
2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum, get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
Now the throw here going to be taken in by the tight end Njoku. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. From the 43, here's second down at a yard. And trouble trying to middle here. He'll get it out to midfield. Once again, they'll try it right in midfield at the 50. The 71 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half.
They were not throwing around at all. Second and short, and they brought out that heavy package. Almost like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy first down conversion. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A good pickup there, a 22.
And we haven't seen anything from the Bears since not even remotely.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb.
But there's no continuity in that organization. And to be honest,
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up second and 5.
We all suspected that they were going back there after he found the end zone on his last carry. And they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
In motion left here, one of their tight ends. Second down, here's Chubb again. And some determined running there as he'll pick his way. Touchdown. Jerry Jeudy, 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Browns get an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
It's like a back in school. What was that book, you know? It was the best of times, it was the worst of times. This has been a tale of 2 quarters so far. They trailed 14-0 after 1. How about the rally we've been watching?
A couple of touchdowns, PAT to tie it up. This is a good ball game all of a sudden. And Hall, he missed it. No good. And they'll remain down by a point.
Together tightly because every decision made by the quarterback on the football field,
kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away.
Because they come from the head coach. Now, if I got young quarterback who loves scoring and a defensive head coach,
ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line. He's dropped at the 23.
Another different way about winning this football game. He wants to win with his defense and saying stop throwing the ball, stop messing up like that.
Ready to start their next drive. Obviously not the intended goal last drive. They had to punt the football, but still they got the lead here, and now a chance to add on to that lead. And they can get points on this drive. First and 10 upcoming. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down.
85 Bears style defense, but are you really going to help the young quarterback?
In motion goes Patrick.
They have to
they'll run it here. Behind the line, they lost the football. It's loose. And this is picked up by the Browns. And these guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
You know I love football. You know I love the game. But nighttime in December, you know I'm wearing multiple coats. So I just wonder about
now
the guys on the field.
Steelers, they have their 21st consecutive winning season after beating the Bengals 44-38. They're tied with the Cowboys for 21 seasons without a losing record in the NFL. Mike, was this a game? They're tied with the Cowboys. When the Cowboys were good.
And he'll be down close to the first down marker as he gets this to the Broncos 25.
Was this a game you expected the Steelers to win? Then
so
what do you think of that?
1 yard here to pick up the first down. The handoff to Ford up the middle. And he will have the first down across the 20. Again, they turn to Ford. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. 2 yards to loss, second and 12.
I think the one element is just keeps increasing our defense in the NFL, and that's speed. wanted it in quick position. We just saw there.
That was one thing I was worried about when they were
past that trash, go past people, and make tackles near the sideline.
Not only near the sideline, but also in the backfield there.
Right now, Joe Burrow, he's playing
To
some
get
of the
this
best
down inside the
football
15 to either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds.
Man, this dude looks so good
So
on
the
the
completion
football
results
field,
there
man.
in
So,
9
yeah, I
yards.
thought this would
And
be a
now
tough
we got
battle.
3rd and 4.
This would be a tough battle
In
because they can
search
put
of
up
4
points.
yards
But
here to
Russell
pick
Wilson
up the
played
first
a
down.
great game and matched all of that.
On 3rd
They
down,
had
it's Nick
scoring battle
Chubb.
back and forth.
And he
I
gets
love
the
the way
first
Coach
down
handled it
yardage
after
he
the
needs
game.
before he's
And
brought
Russell
down at the
handled
6.
himself as he
103
got
yards for
invited
him
into
on the
this
ground now on
NFC
18
North,
carries.
that AFC North rivalry right there. That was a hard fought
They'll
game.
run with
Both of
Chubb.
those teams
He
played
gets a
pretty
little
good.
bit closer
I
and takes it
love
from the 6
that
inside
Pittsburgh
the 5
came
to
out
the 4.
on top, and you get to see
Spotlight hit him once already tonight as he got into the end zone. He was trying to make it a double spotlight.
But the defense bottling him up, not letting him get into the second score there. Jameis to throw it. Sliding out of the pocket. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3. So now it's 3rd down.
Nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal.
Yeah, I don't have much really to say about the Steelers other than I'm ready to think that they're a serious contender. You know, I know several times earlier in the season I had good to say about the Steelers. But this was the game I was looking for from Russell Wilson. You know, when he does it against somebody like Joe Burrows, then I start taking it serious. That's just the pedigree that I come from, the mindset that I'm thinking about when you see him get over 400 yards. On this type of against this type of quarterback, because I'm looking for the competitiveness that comes from greatness that allows a person to rise to the occasion, pause against somebody great and somebody that's playing great at this time. And I think he showed me that this time. So I'm really looking forward to see what exactly the Steelers are going to be. Are they just going to be this team that tells Mike Tomlin that he had another winning season, but that's about it, another winning regular season, or do they really get the courage to do something in the postseason? That's where I'm at with it.
He didn't look at it as a gamble at all. He looked at it as belief. Great starting field position. Let's go ahead and deliver, and they do.
So I hear you now.
Watson and that Browns offense going to stay out there, and they'll go for 2.
Yeah, listen, man. Y'all are wasting my
First throw down for the backup Watson.
This is what I really hate about
And they don't get it.
because I always
They
say
tried for the 2-point conversion there, but
Joe
unsuccessful.
Burrow is the right number 2.
I can't wait for a
And
few years
the way
of
Mason
2-point tries
did it is right.
and
We
see
said
what
this
the
for
data
everything.
tells
Like
us.
even today,
Because
we're
a
going to
lot
talk
of
about
teams
that.
want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
Moved up from 3 to 2, you would think maybe a few more
They
attempts
average
at
30
running.
points. Their defense is one of the worst defenses in the NFL. Their offensive line is a shit.
Be the equal
And this kid still gets like 30 points
Denver
per game and
offense
they
at the
can't
line,
win.
ready to go.
Bowling.
Charles, you got to think the number 1 goal here is ball security. Remember, last drive they coughed it up, then they allowed the touchdown, and now they're trailing in the scoreboard.
The way you described it makes me think that one actually hurt them 3 times. The fumble cost them potential points. Then they watched their opponent get a touchdown off of the fumble. And third, they lost the lead as a result. Really tough sequence right there. I don't think coaches have to remind them to hold on to the football. They just got to find a way to get it done.
It'll come as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd.
That's what they have to do more defensively, not just getting sacks. They have to keep getting in his face, not let him get his feet set and deliver. He's been coughing them up previously.
Yeah, already has a couple of touchdown passes. About time they put a few grass stains on that jersey.
So it's pissing me off. Every week after week I say, it might be his week.
Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains.
Let him down.
On 3rd down, here's Williams.
Disgusting.
And down he'll go at the 25.
I wish you
There'll be a gain of 5, and the punt team will now come out on 4th down. Riley Dixon now the punt away.
We kind of spoke on that. He said, they asked him how you feel about this year. How long will you care
No return on this one as that kicks out of bounds, so they'll start just outside of their own 30-yard line. Now Nick Chubb of the Browns gets set for their next possession. Good returns on the last drive. He hit the end zone for the second time. Good returns in this first half, really.
Yeah, good returns for his team. Really good returns for a guy. You know where I'm going. Darn right. Those fantasy guys who have him on their team are rejoicing right now, and they have a high expectation that what they've seen already will continue.
Fantasy line, you don't want
I was going to say, what happened to the
fantasy game. I enjoy watching him do it. I mean, you were a champ last year. Keep it up.
like when he fumbled?
Well, that's a champ. And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
It's counting as a fumble because he's not letting the ball go forward yet, but they're stripping the ball out of his hand because the offensive
Too much that time. It's incomplete.
Cincinnati is one of these. You have a franchise quarterback after 4 years he's been there.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
2 out of the 4 years that he's been there because you haven't got a
They
good
come up
offensive
now,
line to
3rd
protect
and
him.
5
1
following
year
the
he was the
incomplete
most sacked
pass.
quarterback in the NFL and still made it to the Super Bowl. Being the most sacked quarterback in the NFL.
This short pass into the hands of Njoku.
What are y'all going to do as
And
an
they'll bring it
organization?
down 1 yard shy after a pickup of 4. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. And with the snow here, maybe asking too much of the kicker to try a field goal, so instead, offense on the field, they'll go for it on 4th down. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
38 points and you can't win. And listen, let's think about this, right? Russell Wilson, that's why I want to get back to the game. I just had to tell the Cincinnati Bengals son as an organization.
Second and 10 on a chilly, snowy December day, and I must say, I'm loving it. Kind of putting me in the holiday spirit. Charles hates it. He's giving me the evil eye, folks. Meanwhile, Winston's throw here into the hands of the receiver, Judy. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. The Browns passing game finding its stride. They've got another first down.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when they're setting up to throw the football. Sometimes they just have to get on the run and get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
Now y'all hit those 414 yards. Not only was his days done,
Almost
he
gets
said
to
Mike
the
Tomlin
10.
was wailing for putting
12 more yards there and another first down.
Justin Fields was
Done a
playing
nice
good.
job spreading
I
the
don't know
ball
if we should
around
do
on this
that.
drive. This
Now
time
look
he
at
gets
these
it out to his
niggas.
back,
Russell
and it's another nice
Wilson,
play and another
T-shirts
first
and all
down.
that. Mike out here.
They've got the defense
Now
on
Mike
their
Tomlin
heels a
know what
little
he
bit.
doing.
They're reacting
Now Sierra's
instead of
back
being
in the
aggressive
mix.
and making plays.
Now
Niggas
first
is
and
looking
10
good.
at the 11.
Pittsburgh Steelers fans, don't get me wrong, outside of Papa Stat, they're fans, but they had a lot of
Here's
questions
Winston.
among quarterbacks, among head coaches, among
Looking for the
decisions.
out route,
And
he's
now
got
the shit is
more.
going right. Niggas
Now
like,
the
we gotta
Browns
put our
signal for
trust
the
in Mike
second of their
Tomlin.
timeouts.
Hey, Russell Wilson,
As
he's
they'll
that
stop it
bad.
with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
Second best game of his career, crazy. Now what I will say is this: me as an analyst doing this the last couple of years, and even this season since we've been doing it, I don't want to say we've been hard on Mike
Second
Tomlin.
and
We just
6
been
with the
going
ball on the
like we
7.
see it. And this is a year that he's out. It seems like, hey, listen, fuck y'all talking about. Because listen, let me say one thing. It's a few different things when it comes
Winston.
to black people and niggas.
And it's caught.
Mike Tomlin is
Touchdown, Browns.
He's a black man, but he know how to be a nigga.
David
He know how to be a
Njoku
nigga.
in the final seconds of the first half. And the Browns will extend their lead here just before halftime.
I said, oh yeah.
And this drive, Charles, very well timed as they score with very little time remaining in this first half.
And I'm reminded that they get the second half kickoff as well, so they could break this one wide open. The other guys have a chance to possess the football.
But Mike Tomlin
Hopkins with
is
the
bringing
extra
that out. I've
point,
never
and it
seen
gives his
in all
guys
the
a
days,
12-point
Pete
advantage.
Carroll, whatever the first coach's name was
so that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive, and it ends with a touchdown for Cleveland.
So
not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kicks away.
That's all because of Mike Tomlin. I'm happy
Here
that
comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23.
And now they're doing better than average, so I'm happy about that. Even
the Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything.
Then 5 minutes later,
send the big tight end in motion right.
I said, that's a nigga.
They're just going to run it here up the middle.
Even in the
Just a moment or two there, but they do get him down. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half.
Say, yo, shut your ass up and get in the locker room.
The final shot before break. Knicks.
And then 5 minutes later, homeboy was on live.
But it's going to be incomplete. So we're at halftime here on a Monday night. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for EA Sports Halftime Report.
He's willing to play for free. Mike Tomlin just looked at niggas and walked off.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome everyone to our brand new studios here in downtown Orlando in the EA Sports Halftime Report. We saw a solid first half out of the workhorse Nick Chubb. He's over 100 yards rushing for the game already and found the end zone twice as well.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Rocky Mountain snow looks like it's going to continue through the second half as we are back underway in Denver. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Of course, we thought the Ravens would be in first place right now, and they're not first place.
The Browns drive about to get started. They've got the lead seeding. What do you expect from them in the second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
You, Mike.
On first and 10, Winston. Try and set up a screen to Hines. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first. Back-to-back good plays. Have him on the move on first down.
And that answer is no.
They run with Hines.
Not just a no, God in front.
Brought down, but after we saw a flashy little move, now short of the 40. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7, leaves him with a second and 3.
We had AB up here last season for about 4 or 5 shows now. And I think he's a very misunderstood person in general.
Back to the ground, this time it's Chubb, and he'll get it down on the play to the 37. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
It may have been crazy, AB did. He explained why he did it, and it sounded like reasonable. It seemed like it makes sense, and he explained it.
They run it again with Chubb.
Looked at it from that perception. The only reason I said no is because
116 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field, but his number is called. The way he's running it, I keep going back to it.
This is Ford. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5.
That was not what you would call straight line pursuit for a middle linebacker to make this play. He's got to work his way through the clutter to get to the ball carrier on the outside. He does exactly that. That's called avoiding the trash.
Here's Winston.
Working
the middle of the field, he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Browns first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5.
Where they being brought to a football field was absolutely incredible. It was a great talent.
Off tackle run here for Nick Chubb. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
That's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engage and have their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We're always talking about whether to take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going. And then once you make the read, he was able to make the play.
It'll be gain of 5. It's still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's third
was the
down.
best coach he's ever had. The only one that can keep him in check, and he was the best one to keep him in check. That's why I was surprised that he wanted to get out of there. But I still would not bring him back on this team because I just think it would disrupt the chemistry
The drive continues with a 9-yard pickup.
Yeah, I agree. I'm just going to add, even though I think maybe and Le'Veon Bell are both great players, some things are just better done in the past. We're at a great point right now, so I'm going to keep it that way. Cam, to your point, I know what I said about Russell Wilson. Things change. We've seen a lot of things to happen this year. Truly, the landscape that he was in Denver just did not put him to look at his best. Things change, like we always talk about, week after week. You know,
so the ball
we see a lot
position now at the 3.
differences.
Damn, my voice
You
is a
changed to what, Russell? Is it 90 or?
I mean, at the end of the day, I was going to trust the process regardless. I can't put a percentage on it, but
to the 3-yard line and no further.
Trust the process.
that's what loyal fans do.
Let me tell you something.
Big play forthcoming. Here's third and goal.
Different things going on in life, and Mike wasn't here. And I'm going to remind you of this because I have an elephant memory. All right, so
Into the end zone.
I don't remember exactly what was going on and what was happening. You was trying to give Russell Wilson some credit last year.
And the Browns take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
I go on my own show now. Disrespect
Nick Chubb
Russell
is in the
Wilson.
open field. He's every bit as good. And they line him up down near the goal line. He's a speed back between the 20s, but a power back down close. And he forces his way into the end zone.
I'll go tell niggas how I feel about
Extra
Russell
point
Wilson.
goodbye.
That shit is
And
Yeah,
they'll make
you
this a
remember that stat?
I fully remember. And then it was like, hey, he's your quarterback. And it was like, oh,
Nick Chubb, the one to finish it off, as he does so with a touchdown run.
Since you've been talking about that, let's time back about 4 weeks. We were like, I like Mike Tomlin, but
And
I'm
they
not
will
sure.
not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end
it
zone for a
didn't
touchdown.
make sense because we were winning. So I was like, why would you switch up the
Possession of the
I
second
can
half.
still trust the process and have my concerns, and that was a concern. I didn't know if it was going to work, and clearly
Throwing
it's
to start
working.
the
What's the
drive.
difference between
Nick.
doubt and concern?
And he's taken down. This will be a Browns sack.
Yeah.
Interesting stats. The Bengals scored a total of 99 points in the last 3 games. They lost all of those games. So
The
clearly,
pass there complete
Joe
to
Burrow's
Sutton.
not
And
the
he's
issue.
out
They
of
have a lot
bounds,
of
able to get it across the
that would be
20-yard
frustrating too.
line.
So hopefully
This
they can
offense in
out.
desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Crazy. Okay.
To throw.
We are going to go to break. When we return, we will discuss the Ravens and the Eagles. Don't go
Makes the
anywhere.
catch.
Perfect
And they'll have
time.
this past the 30 prior to going
Welcome
out of
back. Now let's
bounds.
get into our underdog picks of the day. Today, the Browns will play the Broncos. Underdog has Bo Nix at 221.5 passing yards.
And now a low liner. I think he mishit it.
I'm gonna go higher.
And this one will
Okay,
be
Jameis
touchdown
Winston's at
inside
35
the 40-yard
passing
line.
attempts. Do higher, lower, Cam.
Lower.
The offense trots back out there. Let's turn our focus now to Nick Chubb. I guess it kind of goes without saying at this point, but
Jerry
he's had
Judy's
a
at
great
57
game,
and a half
as we like to
receiving
say, a
yards.
nose for the end zone, no doubt.
Continues to find it throughout this game. And
Okay, if you guys like these picks, remember you always get a free pick if you're not already on Underdogs, so make sure to support the show, sign up now, and you can make your picks too. We're joined back with our analyst, Michael Urban. So the Eagles are 10-2 after beating the Ravens 24-19. Just in general, Mike, do you think that the Eagles are a better team?
Play action now. Winston.
Better than
The Ravens?
yes. I think
A good
they're
job
better
to get
than
into the
team
ground
than they were
quickly
last year.
right at the
That's a great
36-yard
question.
line.
Because I thought this was a
First
close
down
game.
now, a pickup
This
of
was
25.
the 12th game. They won last year right before they went 1-6 on that
championships in
slump.
the NFL.
So right here, you want to come to this game like a 12th game. Let's
Most
make
famous
sure
one in my
you
lifetime, I
roll
think,
like
is
from
got
here on out.
to be 01, right? Raiders,
Trust me,
Patriots,
that's
the
in your
Super
hands.
Bowl to the Super Bowl.
You know, I told the Saquon Barkley brings to the football
People
team
remember
is a whole other element.
Miami.
You know,
The
running
infamous
games,
one,
Jalen Hurts
in New
years
England
past.
when they went out there and the Patriots had a guy come out and clear a spot on the field for the field goal to kick the game back. Is that 82? That was 82. And the Dolphins fans will never forget it.
Well, we're not seeing one of those famous games here, but it's fun to be in the snow nonetheless. His fifth catch tonight is good for a first down.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design,
yeah, I think when watching this game, I thought the Saquon Barkley and Henry thing was gonna be much more exciting than it was. I think it didn't really live up to my expectations. I was definitely expecting Lamar even to get off calls more, but it seemed like the defense just was stingy towards Lamar, and they did their job. You know, shout out to the Eagles for doing their part, and I look forward to the Eagles being right there. I know we're talking about, even earlier we was talking about the Steelers. I think the Eagles was going to be the team that surprised us in that division.
A pickup of 4 on first down. It'll be second and goal.
Yeah, look, Steelers, Steelers. Philadelphia, they're looking like the team.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown.
But this game goes down
taking it in from 2 yards out.
His
guys are able to
this
push
is
that
one of the
lead
best
out a bit
kickers in
further.
NFL history.
Well, he's been the workhorse on this drive, and it would have been unfair to bring someone else in to finish the job. So they go back to him again, and he delivers with the touchdown run.
They missed 7 points. So we're sitting there talking about a different game with a kicker that rarely never misses another season. I don't know what's going on this season. And Baltimore has some decisions to make because he missed 10 kicks
Out
this
is the
season,
kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
This is not what he does. This is probably top 3 kickers.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
He's having a bad season. And it's
the football going back over to the Denver Broncos. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here and maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one.
And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And this is picked up by the Browns. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
Playing this brings so many other factors into the game. It's not just trying to take care of the ball, and we just saw there that that's difficult to do, but just trying to keep your feet and carry out your assignments and make sure you're comfortable while you're out there playing. Are you warm enough in your clothing? A million things going on. The biggest one, hold on to the ball.
Winston, and he'll find Akins there, complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 14 yards, and it's a Cleveland first down.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball. They leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, second and 2. And quickly, they get to the line.
8 different runs. And I'm saying this team is coming together right now as to where Baltimore, we said we're giving to me
to
Baltimore
throw Winston.
the benefit of the doubt for what they've done over the last couple of years as opposed to what they're doing this year.
Now it's third
I said
down.
this.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to.
Lamar
He was
Jackson
right up
press
in his
conference, so
grill. I
I
think
can
he was
imagine
dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble,
There was
really.
a few times you could have ran.
Winston on
Why
third
didn't
and
you say he
2.
was waiting for Russ
This is
to go?
caught. And they needed 2. They could only get 1.
And his
Fourth
mother just
down.
told him, yo, why you ain't run? His mother's in his ear. So he at the press conference said, my mom just told me that. My mom just said I should have took off. And I think, my personal opinion, not saying that Lamar Jackson isn't running when he needs to run, because we all see the spectacular running capabilities that he has week after week.
One quarter
But what I
remains
think
here as we wrap up
his
the
first
week on
couple
a
years
Monday
and even
night.
last
This
year,
is
a
the
little bit of
National
last year,
Football League on EA
being
Sports.
questioned so much
Welcome back
about
now to
is he
Denver.
better running and passing?
A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4.
He's got to be a great passer to be in the league MVP 2 2 times in a row as a quarterback. But there's certain times where I think, and I don't know the balance. I would answer for what I'm about to say. That you say, okay, do I let this run develop? Or do I just take over, get this damn first down, so we down 4 more downs? And that's what he's going to have to figure out as a quarterback. But right now, I think that Pittsburgh looks dominant in the division. There's 5 weeks left, and we're giving the Ravens the benefit of the doubt of what they've done over the past 2 seasons.
Take away the touchdown. The officials
agreed there. Now let's talk about the 49ers. They lost to the Bills 35-10 during a snowy game. The 49ers fear Christian McCaffrey suffered a potential season-ending PCL injury. Mike, do you feel like McCaffrey's career is over? Strong question. And then do you think that the 49ers even had a chance to win this game?
It's a 1-yard touchdown run from Nick Chubb.
That was a tough game.
Take advantage of the short field and finish it off with a quick touchdown. Well, nothing fancy there, Charles. You have 3 tight ends on the field. They were going to run the football. The defense knew it, but the defense couldn't stop it.
And that was an offensive line. It's true. You know, I got big hands. Josh Allen has big hands, and that kind of weather, you need big hands.
They had determination on their side, and they got it done.
He doesn't have big hands.
Why you say it like that?
I don't think there was any way San Francisco was going to beat Buffalo in Buffalo on that night. So the answer to that is no. Now,
he will not make it to the goal line. His two's going to come up empty. But that's a consolation of this defense as they have been porous all game long.
He's been out here, been hurt.
Now as they will
God,
send
he
this one
looked
away.
great early on running the football. But then still, you know, now the guy who's still in the game called pitch and tried to start running. And the 4 rounds, you can tell he was worried about coming out of the game. He knew his previous injury, he kept trying to go.
Right now, they're in a bit of a tough spot here, CD. You're trailing by double digits. Remember the last time out, they fumbled. They're going to have to play some clean football here on this possession.
All the talk on the sideline has been about taking care of the football, making sure that they're handling the ball correctly. So you know they'll be squeezing the rock pretty tight here. They have to be careful not to go so hard in doing that. But they have to cause themselves other problems. Take care of the ball, but still try and play free and natural.
I just don't want to lose his career trying to get when I look like I look.
Really quick, Mike, can I ask you this? So I know you're talking about this season, even looking ahead to next season, we know that McCaffrey has had a lot of injuries. Do you think he'll still be as durable for next season, given the injuries that he has?
Another connection between the two. This one good for 12 and a first down.
You can call me Detective Alex Cross.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Throw right side, complete to Williams.
So 5 yards here. Look at all season and try to heal some issues that he's had with ligaments and everything. Sometimes what happens in football, we
off the draw.
have a poor hamstring and you're going to have a swollen bone. You're back playing the next week. You never really get the time to heal. You get it comfortable enough so you can go back and play, but you don't give it time to heal. That's why I'm saying shut him down, let him heal, let it all heal, and then come back next year. 1 year, just that, because that's what about this, what I want to hold on. This is on.
So signs of life
Losing
in
any
what's
more
been a
of him,
dormant
then I've
offense in this
already
second
lost. So I
half.
think
Here's
it'd be
first
smart
and
of
10.
him to just say, hey, let's shut
Now a
this
10
down.
carry. Here's Williams. And he's going to be brought down just shy of
when I look at this game, I was really surprised, and I knew that Josh Allen was good. I hear Killer talk about him all the time, but this game kind of really sealed it for me. I think this was a great weekend of football. Looking at him get a touchdown, scoring, running one in, pause, catch one from somebody else, and with the pitch pass, as well as the one he threw. It just seemed like he was having a record-breaking career. Not a career, but a record-breaking pass and game that I was just thinking, like, this guy's really for real. He looked like he was Pat Mahomes out there really doing whatever he wanted. But this 49ers team looked like they game plan snow. I mean, from the very beginning, it looked like like Miami when they normally are in the playoffs and they're playing against a team with snow like they don't belong here. That's exactly how this game looked.
They've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate, but we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
Played to the best of his capabilities, so I want to give my prayers and gratitude to him for even being out there.
Last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
So I just want to give my prayers and shout out to his family as well. As far as the 49ers are concerned, you're not going to be able to win with all the injuries the 49ers have. The 49ers have a plethora of injuries. Most of them play with
Looking at it from the defense's perspective, they could have really used the football to try to start eating into this deficit.
Yeah, because now possessions are so crucial at this stage of the game. And when you've got an opportunity to hop on a turnover and you don't get it, you can feel the frustration all the way up here.
And the offense, they're living right now. Another bounce and break that goes their way. On 3rd down, Winston.
Don't have a long-lived career in the NFL.
Under pressure, and they got to him again. Luke coming in there to record the sack.
I think that he's seen
The Browns send out their punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away.
And let's see where that takes us. But
now a hit and a loose football. Now a hit and a loose football. And this is picked up by the Browns. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
I remember sitting in special teams meetings, and at some point during the meeting, the coach would always say, you better treat this one just like you're playing offense or defense. It's a big part of the game, and we just saw evidence of why right there with that fumble.
That fumble on the punt, and after it was turning up to be a pretty decent return.
A really nice return. They were going to be set up okay, and the offensive field good running onto the field. And now the defense has to try it out there and try to slow them down.
13 yards remaining on 2nd down.
Injuries are killing the 49ers.
Now it's Hines.
Damn.
Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. 3rd down, now even tougher. 3rd and 13 after that loss of a yard. Hey, a lot of points have been scored in this game against them, but tally that one on the side of the defense.
Do you think maybe, possibly, it can be a little bit of a changer for them? Maybe not a game changer, but a little bit of a momentum one that maybe they can string together some pretty good plays and slow them down.
That's caught left side by Judy. And he'll only get this to about the 35, well short of the line to gain. So 8 yards on the completion there, and that's going to make it 4th down.
And the Buffalo Bills were not slipping and sliding all over the field.
And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice and ambitious effort, but it's well short. But that's just a minor blip here in what's been a thoroughly dominating performance. They can probably live with that with this late lead in the 4th quarter. That's one of the few things that's gone wrong.
You're exactly right. This one was well in hand. That kick there was more for cosmetics, to add to their score. Not getting it, that shouldn't harm them at all.
And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards and moves the 6. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on them as they stop it for no gain. 2nd and 10.
But I've been trying to tell y'all got the wrong nigga. I'm the nigga.
Operating from the gun. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete. The offense on 3rd down tonight, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10.
Running touchdown, a receiving touchdown, and throwing touchdown. Before that
to throw. Nix. A short one to the tight end Troutman. And he'll go down to the ground at the 39. And obviously that's well short of the 1st. Calling a gain of a yard. And that's going to bring out the 4th down.
That's how good that the Buffalo Bills are looking right now.
Yeah.
But, you know when it happens, you look great.
Gotta try it here. He's back to throw. And it's going to be batted down. We'll go right away with the football. The Broncos are unable to convert here on 4th. And this Browns defense stands tall. The Cleveland offense ready to go. Been a very strong performance for them, really on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
If you're not talking about anybody from Minnesota or St. it's nobody in the top 10.
Been a big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless and take care of the ball.
The top 4 players for MVP race right now is Josh Allen,
incomplete.
Jackson, and Jared
A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
It's a real disappointment. I want to start giving you guys the attention.
They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down in midfield. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
Just looking spectacular. So you get kind of downplayed from their play. But shout out to the Minnesota Vikings. You're playing an outstanding football as well. But shout out to Josh Allen.
On play action, Winston. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on to the contact. Brings up second down. The CD, they're not big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Then this is a chance to give Saquon Barkley a non-quarterback an opportunity to win MVP.
Yeah, I think Josh will get it. He just broke Jim Kelly's record as well with 247 touchdowns.
Well, the thing about it, Mike, it's funny that you brought that up.
So that time they got the left guard with a hold.
And let's face it, in today's ball, you might have that 330-pound guy you're supposed to clear out of there. You might need a little bit of extra help by grabbing the jersey and trying to ride him out.
Well, Jim Kelly ain't won one of those Super Bowls, Mike, so.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. Over the middle, complete to Judy.
He went to straight for a straight and lost more straight.
Watson going to stay out there as they'll go for it on 4th. On 4th down, Watson.
Threw me the fuck off, Mike, with that
To
shit.
his running back, complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up. Now the first down throw, Watson. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. He tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Brandon Jones picking it off. And the Broncos are going to have it here as they start at their own 24-yard line. Now they get a fourth quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay,
It's
so let's
outstanding
face it.
quarterbacks and outstanding receivers. And we give it to the quarterback who knows the quarterback.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other.
Josh Allen, that's my
fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game
Well, I think should be
officially it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Nix. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throwing back across his body. It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it. And he'll take this down inside the 15-yard line. They bought the house that time on the young rookie, maybe a little rattled through the pick.
And you have to be prepared for a lot of pressure as a rookie quarterback because most defensive coordinators are going to test you that way. So when you see that, the ball's got to get out of your hands quickly, and that means your receivers have to understand they have to break off their routes quickly as well.
It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives them a 1st and goal. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided.
It's sad that it's going to go to another quarterback. Well deserved if it does go to Josh Allen, but that's a great point. This is probably the best year when we talk about Saquon Barkley.
Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Josh Allen keep playing the way he's playing. Right.
Okay, so last one. I don't know if we'll have time to get to the game, but I want to get you guys' opinion on this quote from head coach Antonio Pierce, obviously for the Raiders. So ahead of the Raiders versus Chiefs game on Black Friday, he said, let's call a spade, right? Best team in football against the worst team in football. Let's change the narrative. Let's make it a dogfight, make it ugly, make it scrappy. So Mike's going to let you go first. What did you think of the word choice he used to basically motivate his team, saying that they're the worst in the league right now? And do you think the Raiders are the worst team in the league right now?
Pumped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
Second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line.
Well, they are certainly one of them right now. They are certainly one of them. But now, I've seen some pieces in there.
Total domination, Charles.
Focus in on the offensive line. They protected well when they wanted to throw the ball.
The play in that game was ready to play. They had every chance to win that football game against the best team in the league, so they showed up for it.
Yeah, that's what I was definitely going to say that. Like, no matter what he did say, they definitely put their best foot forward. It just went outclassed. One of those times when good defense beat better offense. That's really all you could sum that game up to be.
Watson and that Browns offense going to stay out there, and they'll go for 2.
And listen,
they'll look to throw.
They are the worst team in football.
Incomplete. So the 2-point conversion.
They are the worst team in football. And they're eliminated from the playoffs. So they're not going to the playoffs this year as of week 12. They don't even have a chance to go to the playoffs. Well, Giants are eliminated from the playoffs.
What they couldn't see is you lean back in your chair and
Jacksonville.
Yeah, that's not.
That's one and two. But I like this. When the Carolina Panthers are better than the
Broncos
Raiders,
onto the
this is
field
a
ready to
problem.
start their next drive.
And the Giants.
Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one's pretty much out of reach. And Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
Yeah, absolutely right about that, partner, because
Vegas,
they're going to have to sit in that
whatever the fuck
watch.
Taylor Swift, whatever the fuck y'all got going
It's
on,
intercepted.
stop. It's starting to be too obvious. It's just starting to be too fucking obvious. It's spoiling now. Whatever the
They've
fuck
got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
It was Black Friday. I don't know if y'all was out shopping or whatever the fuck y'all was doing Friday. But if you've seen this game,
efforts of the season.
you could not
The drive
have
starting
seen
with
a
a first
better
down, 11 yards on that
call to the
pickup.
referees to, the Chiefs better win this game. What the fuck the Raiders doing trying to make a run to win this motherfucking
And
game?
Watson's going to throw
Tell them
it here.
niggas slow this shit the fuck
Got
up.
his
Taylor
man
Swift
complete
is
over
here.
the middle.
It's the day
That's
after
more.
Thanksgiving. It's the holidays. Cut
And
this
the
shit the
offense
fuck
moving
out
quickly to the
right
line.
now. So for our audience who didn't see this game,
On first down,
the
it's
Raiders
Watson.
are down 2 points. They're making
Throwing
a
left
drive.
sideline there, but it's
Go
incomplete.
kick a
They're up
flag.
comfortably here,
No,
Charles.
it wasn't a flag.
That
They
lead
was
certainly
making
not
a drive
dissuading
to
them
go
from
win the
pressing the envelope
motherfucking
late. I
game.
mean, if anything, with these passes,
2
it's like
minutes
they're
left.
getting
They
more
make a
aggressive
run.
to try to
They go
drive the
all
ball
the way
downfield.
down to about the 20-yard line
Some post-game
of
questions for
the
that
Chiefs.
coach, and maybe you
They
and I
could
can
have kicked
attend
the
that
field
press
goal on
conference and see
first
what he
down when
has to
they was
say,
about the
because
35-yard
I'm going to
line.
ask him why he
They
continues to
said, no,
push it. My
they
guess,
missed the field
he
goal
didn't like
earlier.
how some of
Let
the
us
snaps
get
were run
closer.
earlier.
They
He
on the
wanted to use that as a
20-yard
chance to
line,
clean things up,
25-yard
but he
line,
certainly
with
will have some
20
explaining to do.
seconds left.
Here
All
now
they
is
need is
third
to
down
do
and
is
8.
kick a field goal, and the Kansas City Chiefs lose
Watson
this
looks to throw
game.
again. Rolling to his right. And Watson has enough for the first down yardage as he slides to the turf.
Oh, we can't let this
From the red zone now, Watson.
Yo, you know what? Snap the ball
For
and
the
let the
end zone,
quarterback
but
not
that's
be
going to
open.
wind up
And the Chiefs
incomplete.
recover the
Their
football.
passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, it's been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy,
field goal
because
range, and the
that gives them all a
quarterback's not
chance
looking at the
to
snap.
pad their
He's looking
stats
over
a
here.
bit, but as far as the
Fumbles,
actual
and the
need,
Kansas City Chiefs
you and
recover
I
with 10
both know they can
seconds
just run
left.
this clock
Taylor
out, because
Swift.
this one, it was over a long time ago.
Hercules. Listen, man.
to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Bro. Stop. It's bad. Vegas, NFL, stop. That shit was obvious. I don't know what's going on.
But stop it, goal.
I couldn't agree more. People are saying that they're the luckiest team, but at this point, it's like, I mean, that's your team.
Yeah, but how are we responsible for not looking?
That'll leave him with just
That's what we're trying to figure out.
That's the point. Yo, you tell me this. You tell me this. You go to Taylor Swift, and then you go down to.
So
this is what I'm trying to say.
And that leads to second and goal.
You are on a 50-yard drive to win the game against the Kansas City Chiefs, and you're not looking at the ball.
You tell me,
you not focused. That's the question.
Some might see this as overkill, but remember, this is a team that puts on the hard hats, grabs the lunch pail, and tells everyone, we're going to give you a full 60 minutes, and that's exactly how they're playing this one out.
I'm saying that nigga, they might have threw a Taylor Swift song in the headphone in the helmet, nigga. That nigga look to the side, they have the ball, and he not paying no mind.
Looking to maybe throw for it here, Watson.
Crazy, but that is all the time that we have for today, Mike. Thanks for being here. Always a pleasure to have you.
I think this is just going to be a function of the times we live in now. Very similar to the bat flip
Thank y'all for watching, and as always, it is what it is.
But to me, this is just rubbing it in. You got a big lead. Go ahead and take the extra point. One thing to keep in mind, though, karma's still out there, and sometimes it has a way of catching up with you.
The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away.
Shit on me.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Well, this is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. So the game will continue for at least one more play.
Cannot finish a game on a defensive penalty. That's why they get one more untimed attempt.
He'll let this go deep for Sutton. And this is caught inside the 5.
That's why I be doing out like that, bro. I'm still playing the game.
He's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. A higher scoring game, Charles, than we typically see in the National Football League, but fun to watch these offenses. They were really clicking. It seemed like everything that they dialed up worked.
Yeah, it certainly was fun to watch from our perspective. How'd you like to be those defensive coaches, though? That wasn't a blast for them at all. And let's face it, they all game plan, they all scout, they all think they're prepared. But executing and stopping teams, that's another matter entirely.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, as Charles grabs our shovels, we say so long from snowy Denver.
See you next time, everyone.
Oh, shit. Balled out with that nigga Winston, though. It's all good. One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Miles Garrett ain't do shit. Damn, was he? No sacks.